How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to episode 14. 14, we're getting there. We've been doing this for a minute now, guys. Welcome back to episode 14 of the PeerMetals Podcast. I appreciate you folks for tuning in this evening. Let's see who we got in the chat so far. Chuck Stacks, Sandy Millington's Working Class Stacks. You are a new person. I haven't seen you before. Welcome. I appreciate you for stopping by. Chuck the OG. Shashank is in the chat. How are we doing, guys? Nice to see everyone. Appreciate you guys for swinging by. Yes, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Buy up gold and silver. Welcome back, sir. I hope you're doing well this week. Hope all you guys are doing well this week. It's been one hell of a week for metals, if I have to say so myself, guys. Good evening, Vegas. How are you, sir? Thanks for stopping in. It has been one crazy week for metals. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I would love to hear your thoughts in the chat. Please tell me what you guys think about silver and gold this week. It has just gone like loco. Completely not what I was expecting. Thunderbird Larry, welcome in. Thank you for swinging by. And, you know, if you're not familiar with PeerMetals, then I'm surprised you're here, but I'm assuming you are. All 10 of you, wow. Thank you guys for hanging out, stopping in this evening. PeerMetals has had an absolutely just record week this week. I frankly think a lot of that has to do with the market itself, you know. The market just went up like crazy. Market went crazy this week. Let's just take a look. Why am I even rambling on about it? We can just take a look. But yeah, it's only the beginning of the... Is that what your opinion is, Vegas? It's only the beginning? I think I tend to agree that it is also only the beginning. All right, let's... Boom. Cool. So yeah, we're looking at the metals. 37.68 for gold, man. That is just absolutely nuts. And then 46.29 for silver. Found you with a shout out from Vegas Stacker Blue Collar. I'm from the UK. Should be in bed. It is quite late for you. Well, I appreciate your late night visit to me. Yeah, we're trying really hard one day to be able to service more than just, you know, the United States. One day we hope that we're in the UK. There's a lot of people in the United Kingdom who like precious metals. We're hoping to one day probably be in Australia and Canada. Those are also big ones where there's a lot of, specifically Canada, we get a lot of people who message us and be like, why can't we just join? Why can't we join? Okay? I get it. I get it. This did look better on that side, but I got my little icon over there, so we're going to keep it over here. But, guys, if you want to support what we're doing at PeerMetals, other than just using the platform, you guys are absolutely awesome. People really be using the platform every single day. It's a blessing. It's definitely a blessing. But, okay, if you want to throw some money towards PeerMetals' way so we can continue paying for development, continue doing wonderful things for you guys, go to PeerMetals.com/merch. You can get yourself a t-shirt. We have this awesome Uncle Sam. We call him PeerMetals Sam. He's pointing the finger at you, telling you to make sure to buy and sell your gold on PeerMetals.com. So just check it out. If you're interested, you can get one. It'll ship right to you. It's a print-on-demand service, so it takes a little bit of time. But yeah, you could totally get one and support. Crystallized Metals, what's going on, sir? Welcome in. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. Crystallized Metals and I... Oh, man. Ah, crap. I got your package, crystallized metals, and I was, I absolutely, like, I know this is stupid. The silver was awesome, don't get me wrong. Your silver is awesome, but what made my day was the 1 ounce plastic round that you made for me. That was really cool. I thought about bringing it too, because I'm at the office right now, and it's at my house. But yeah, I thought about grabbing that. Next stream, I'll definitely bring that. So big shout out to you. That made my day when I saw that with the PeerMetals logo on it. You must have 3D printed that. How long did it take you to 3D print that? I was showing it to my buddy who's also into like 3D printing, and he says, "Oh, that took like 3 hours." So like, how long did it even take you? I'd be curious to know. But yeah, that was awesome. Oh yes, Jesus, you got your shirt. Yes, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I at the same time I placed all those orders for the Labor Day sale that we had. I also placed an order for like 10 t-shirts for me personally. I've decided that I'm gonna wear nothing other than branded t-shirts of my companies. So it took about an hour. That's not bad. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Jesus, if I'm not mistaken, you got one of the PeerMetals logo shirts, not the PeerMetals Sam shirt like I'm wearing. How's the quality on it? Is it good? I know it's all Gildan, so like the t-shirt quality is like, it's not over the top luxury, but it's like, it's good quality. I like Gildan. Gildan is, I feel like the material holds up. I've had a lot of Gildan shirts last me many years. So, but I wanted to know like how you feel about the print quality. The print quality on this is actually really nice. Printify has their shit together. We tried doing sticker mule for some t-shirts, and I was like, oh yeah, this could be cool where I can just get some and like order them and for promotions and stuff. But yeah, they're terrible quality. I will never use printer mule again. Their stickers are good. Stickers are good, but the t-shirts, they're not worth the money. 3D printing is awesome. Set it and walk away. Yeah, Vegas, you would probably also appreciate the 1 ounce plastic round that Crystallized Metals made. Crystallized Metals, if you don't mind, send me a message on PeerMetals really quick with the like, if you could take a picture of it and send it to me, I'll show it off on stream. We used to make shirts and always loved Gildan. Yeah, Jesus, definitely like let me know the long term. Like I have watched, I'm assuming they're going to be the same quality as this, right? The print, I would be willing to bet it is the same print. I'm like 5 or 6 washes in, and I just started noticing like a little crack. So I think this is going to hold up a good while. But yeah, Gildan, I like Gildan. Like I could wear Gildan t-shirts every day and hoodies. The hoodies I like even more. I could just wear those every day. Yeah, guys, thank you all of you. You all have contributed to PeerMetals one way or another, but we have had literally record-breaking weeks this week. Did everyone here buy some silver this week in gold? Because was it a lot of like, man, we're trying to figure out what makes the sales tick, and it's so hard. If Shashank, if you're still here, you can contest to this. But we've been like trying to figure out like why sales happen, and I think a lot of it, is just like FOMO in the market. So I'd be really curious to hear if you guys bought silver this week. Or gold, for that matter, because I'm doing everything we can to try to figure out like how do we drive more sales, and this week was amazing. Very hard to figure out sales. Shashank goes, yes. So it goes up and down. It goes up and down. Like today, so far, knock on wood, I'm hoping it comes back up. You think sales are from FOMO? Vegas goes, okay, yeah. That's our speculation as well. I got 20 more ASCs, I think you mean type 1, on the way from PeerMetals. Bless you, sir. Thank you. You bought about 10 ounces this week. Got it. So I wonder if it is like the FOMO fear, because we just got... Okay, yeah, everyone here is pretty much feeling FOMO. I bought because those silver crystals are boss. I agree. I so regret not bringing any of that with me. Crystallized Metals really has an awesome product. And Chuck, don't take any offense to this. You also have awesome products. I have bought in rounds from you personally. But it's like, you know, it's cool that Crystallized Metals is making his own thing here. You know, instead of just like, you know, just like getting stuff in or like old stuff in your stack. Hey, that's what I buy that stuff all day long. But the Crystallized Metals, he really made some cool things that were just like, wow. Like that, you put it out in the sunlight, it's like, whoa. So, on the way. Oh, on the way. Got it, Jesus. Not drunk, just typing fast. I understand. Has anyone asked about why the fees for buyers are so high? I have had folks tell me that the reason they can't offer higher is because their fees are so high. So, what we're going to do, the reason why fees are so high, well, the reason why we did that is why the buyer pays the processing fees on the card, or whatever their form of payment method is, card, Cash App, Klarna, whatever. The reason why we gave it to them instead of the seller is, one, the seller will make more. If we had to charge the seller fees to you, Ramandio, if we had to charge the fees to you for the credit card, you would be paying almost 5%. Okay. So we pass that fees to the buyer, because if you were to go to a coin shop in person and pay with a debit or credit card, anything other than cash or check, they're going to charge you a fee if they even accept it. So we just felt that it was like kind of like industry standard almost to have the fee be passed to the buyer. But you know, we've contemplated back and forth about like allowing sellers to select if they want to cover the processing fees, or if they want the buyer to cover the processing fees. We also used to have at the very beginning bank account support, where buyers could pay with a bank account. But there's a lot of problems with that. One of them being people that do not... We talked about this all last week, so I'm sorry if I'm reiterating for people who already heard this. But yes, and we also did have Ramanio. We also we did have bank transfer back in the day, which was less than 1% fee, which was like super awesome. But the problem is, if someone overdrafts their account and there's no money, it charges us money, and we're like running on nothing as it is. So, and that's another thing in Vegas. Like, it's almost not even like industry standard for like coin shops or like a precious metals dealer that they would charge you a fee for a credit card. But like, you go to a restaurant now and they charge you that fee, or you go wherever. I know for my other business, I charge the client a credit card fee, especially like if they're trying to swipe a $10,000 credit card order. Like, yeah, we're gonna take the $1,000 it's gonna charge us. I'm sorry, it's less than that. The math on that is like three. I think it's $300. It's 3% of 10,000. It's 300, I think. So, Emperor Wang, it is nice to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping in this evening. You are... I know you had some problems on PeerMetals. I heard all about them. I wish it didn't go that way. I'd love to offer you a second chance whenever you are, if you're ever willing to. Feel free to reach out to me personally, Emperor Wang, before you ever make a purchase on PeerMetals again. I'd be happy to just have a quick conversation with you and maybe even throw you a little bit of a bone. But I have a lot of respect for you, Emperor Wang, so it's nice to see you back in the chat. Yeah, so Ramanio, I hope that kind of answers, or clarifies like why we do that. Ramanio, let me ask you this. Would you ever consider covering the credit card processing fees for a buyer? Tell me that. Jesus, I was going to buy more, but I have to wait bonus end of month and going to my first coin show in October. That's awesome. Yeah, no, absolutely. Save up some cash for the coin show. That's awesome. If you don't mind me asking, Jesus, where is the coin show at? Coin shows are really fun, and it's a different. No, it makes sense now. I didn't know it was okay. Yep. So we're definitely going to look into more payment method ways and see if we can get that card down, because I think that is. I don't think it's as big of a hurdle, like as a whole, but it is a hurdle for some people, and if we can make an option where people save money, then why the hell not? Emperor Wang, thanks, dude. You're doing a great thing for this community, no doubt about that. I appreciate you, sir. Very, very nice of you. If sellers had to cover the fee, I would just raise my prices to do so. Okay. See, that's the beauty about having a custom platform like this, right? We can literally sit here and have this conversation, and if it adds up to everyone, adds up to you guys, adds up to me and the development team, like, we could literally implement it, you know? Yo, that's awesome. We are getting ready for Halloween. Sneak peek, never said before, but we will definitely be having some sort of Halloween sale. Maybe even there's some cool stuff I wanted. Like, I love Halloween personally. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays because I'm a kid. So we might do some cool stuff. Maybe even like a Halloween PeerMetals t-shirt, just because why not? So I don't know, just stupid shit, you know. It's a smaller local one held every couple of months, but it's an hour away or so. I never got to go, but timing worked out. Might as well. I definitely hope you have a good time out there. Coin shows are really cool. I go to the one. There's even closer ones to me that I haven't gone to, but I have gone out to the one in Raleigh, North Carolina, to meet up with Stack Attack, and Chuck Stacks is out there, and My Silver Journey, and I eventually want to go out there and go see Lou from Raleigh Gold Dealers. He said he wants to do a video, so that's really cool. I'd love to go do a video with one of our sellers. And honestly, Chuck, if you're still here, that same offer is on the table with you, my friend. I'd love to do a dual purpose trip and come out there for Raleigh Gold Dealers and to come see you and buy you a beer and maybe just make a quick short video, 2-3 minute long, just talking about your experience on PeerMetals. So, where are you at? Crystallized metals. You sent me the image, so let me share it. So I got this in the mail. It was a very pleasant surprise. It was cool. So I sent it to all my friends and my girlfriend, and they were like, "Oh, that's really cool that someone would even do that." So, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I got family out there. We'll have to meet y'all out there one year. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. So I'm like 4.5 hours away from Raleigh, but I make the drive. Chuck knows I make the drive. Chuck likes beer. I do know that. I think buying him a couple rounds of beer would talk you into a lot, Chuck. It's a good time. Chuck, you're a good time, man. I like you a lot, and we appreciate you, Shank, me, and all the buyers and sellers, so appreciate you a lot. It is a prototype. Yours is better. Hey, man. It's awesome. I like it a lot. So it made my day, like I said. I love to go to Vegas or Fun Show, but doubt it maybe one day. The Fun Show is definitely on my list. The Vegas show is also on my list. I want to go out there, see Vegas Stacker, another OG. My Silver Journey. Speaking of awesome people, how's it going, sir? Nice to see you again. I hope all has been well with you. Hopefully that vape shop life is not completely wrecking you. So out on the Outer Banks, crystallized metals. I love the Outer Banks. I had a client out there for my tech business. He he had like 4 houses out there, like rental houses, like Airbnb type stuff. And we would always make a trade. We did this for 2 years, and then my dog broke his leg and we didn't go. And the whole relationship kind of stopped, unfortunately. But we went 2 years out there. I did a trade. I'd go fix all the tech in all of his houses, and then I'd stay in one for free for however long, pretty much. So that was an awesome trade that I loved. I like the Outer Banks a lot. I'm hoping that the hurricanes that are forming are going to dodge me and the Outer Banks. B. Taylor, nice to see you, sir. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Same, spent so much of my life out there. Yeah, no, I mean, I've only ever been there like probably a total of 6 days in my entire life. Maybe a little longer, maybe like 8 or 10 days actually. But it was a vibe. That's all I can say. I really enjoyed it. Remedio, your name's a little hard to say. When do you think we hit $50 silver? Looking like prices are not stopping anytime soon. I think by Halloween we're at $50. I think by the end of the year, if it stays on any trajectory, I'm talking out my ass, guys. I got no idea. But Halloween, $50 and $55 by the end of the year. Metal Matt, nice to see you. Thank you for. Oh, you're listening to while you're driving. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Are you getting home from work, or are you just driving for some leisure? But part of our big agenda this week, folks, and really for the next couple weeks, is going to be onboarding more sellers onto PeerMetals. Okay, we have a couple things that we've been working on. Last week I talked a lot about what we were doing for this, but we have done some things. We have made the seller onboarding for the platform a lot better. We had a lot of glitches. I'm sure even some of you in here probably even dealt with some of those glitches when onboarding as a seller. All that has been pretty much resolved, other than very minor items. If you can't beat them, join them. So yeah, we're working on trying to acquire more sellers as much as possible. Does anyone have any tips? Like, you as a seller, what is something you would want to see improved upon? What is something that like enticed you to become a seller on the platform and to begin with? I'd love to hear the feedback from all the sellers in here, and get your feedback so we can even get even more sellers, because I have a theory. The more sellers, the more items, the more items, the more sales, and it all kind of adds up for everyone. And it's a benefit for everyone, because someone goes on there looking for one thing, and I get it. They see it on there. We have a lot of customers who buy from multiple sellers at the same time. 2, 3, 4, 5 sellers at once. And they'll just go through and they'll add everything they want and check out. So, I think getting more sellers won't hurt our current sellers by any means. If anything, especially you guys have all the reputation right now, talking to people like Chuck. It just brings rising tides raise all ships. That's how I feel about the whole thing. So any feedback from our sellers, if you have anything you want to say about how it is to be a seller on PeerMetals, I'd love to hear it, so we can kind of fix whatever problems we're having or make improvements for you and for the new guys that we're going to try our damnedest to get on the platform. A lot of people come naturally. We have had a lot of natural people, but there's not a lot of people on there. We have a handful of about 20 to 30 people that are like dedicated, like Chuck. Shout out Chuck and Crystallized Metals and MCS and Raleigh Gold Dealer, and Vegas. You have a couple things on there even. My Silver Journey. You have a couple things on there. You have made a few sales. Buy Up Gold and Silver. I don't think you're selling on there, my friend, but I think I have seen you buy. Jesus is a buyer, so you guys are all awesome. Feedback. It has been a game changer for my business. It really has. I'm scrambling to restock as we speak. That's awesome. That's the type of feedback I want to hear all day long. And my humble opinion, I think a lot of our other sellers have similar feedback, and a lot of them aren't even in business. You know what I mean? It's not even about business for them. It's about they got thousands of ounces of silver and they're trying to get rid of some, or even hundreds of ounces. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty about PeerMetals, guys. Sellers, like dedicated sellers, you got a coin shop or you're an online dealer or whatever the case is, dedicated sellers, and then there's just people who just want to offload their stuff at a reasonable price, not 20% on eBay or going, hey, I love me a local coin shop, but we all know they don't pay well, you know? Some will pay better than others. That's a stereotype statement, but you know, if you can get spot for junk silver or even 10, 20, 30 cents below spot instead of $2 below spot, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Chris in Virginia, another OG in the chat this evening. Welcome in, sir. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate all 17 of you for being in here. It's a little bit of a shameless plug real quick, but if you guys care about supporting PeerMetals at all, other than just using the platform, you want to rep the brand, you want to support the brand and help us expand everything, go to PeerMetals.com/merch and go ahead and pick yourself up a t-shirt. They're $24.99 for the standard PeerMetals one here. We got the PeerMetals Sam t-shirt, which I am wearing. This guy right here, this is also 25 bucks. So really cool. If you guys want, pick one up, PeerMetals.com/merch. I'll drop it in the chat for all you lovely folks. And I appreciate your support. If you do or do not buy a t-shirt, I do not mind either way. I'm really thankful to have all you guys here. So we're doing the thing. We're making the platform. We make improvements every single day, pretty much. Shout out Shashank. He took the weekend off. This is probably one of the first weekends he's taken off in a month and a half, 2 months. So big shout out to Shashank. He works a lot. We all work a lot on the platform for you guys. So we're hoping to be we want our brand to be, if you are trying to buy or if you're trying to sell your precious metals online as an individual, or anything like that, just we're trying to be the brand. We're trying to be the go-to place for that. So shout out everyone. You guys are awesome. Our agenda here is slim though for the night. We're talking about the new sellers that we're going to be trying to onboard. We kind of already touched on that. I could show you a couple things that we've done. Sir Shank. Yes, Shashank got the weekend off. Yeah, a lot of people call him Shank, and it's just funny. Yeah, Shashank is an OG. Shashank is awesome. Shashank is moving soon, so he's also been dealing with a little bit of that. And another shameless plug, if you don't mind dropping the like on the stream here, there's 15 of y'all and there's only 8 likes. So if you could go ahead and drop a like, the algorithm would really, 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 really like it. Sounds right though, Sir Shank. I like it, man. I like it. Yeah, that's hilarious. I have a tee, so I opted for an alternative. Oh yeah, we got hats. We got all sorts of shit on there. The t-shirts are just cool. I think everyone likes t-shirts. So Crystallized Metals, thank you. And Chris, if you guys bought something, thank you guys very much. I'll check that out after the stream. And all that stuff, if you place an order, that's automatic. You don't have to wait for my sorry ass to go click the accept button. So that's all automatic. That'll print and ship in the next day or two. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, Chris, you're another OG. You're in a lot of the chats around in the community. So you're not just an OG to PeerMetals, but you're an OG to everywhere in the community that I've seen. Yeah. So this community is awesome. Like I can't say that enough. Like just everything. Just I can't even express it. There's a lot of I'm very blessed to be part of the precious metals community as we are right now, and very blessed to have all you guys here. So Okay, get out of that mindset of thanking you guys so much. I am very thankful, if you can't tell. I do want to shout out a couple new people on the platform that I did see this week. So let's go take a look at that. This fellow, Jonathan, Forged Together, Jonathan Baguette, he sold something really cool. Oh, look at these little, little gold nugs. That's cool. He has a lot of cool stuff. These are pretty cool. That's a Morgan Tribune. Oh, sorry, not as cool. Not as cool, but is it a cool box? Okay, like this one. This one's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. It's unique, you know. Yeah, no, Chris, you you actually sent me a DM a couple weeks ago, and you're like, or it was probably more like a month ago now, but you were talking about like how I should stream during the week so you can make more streams. I need a long sleeve tee. I'll look you up. May not wear it, so I need to. Hey, there you go. Thank you, sir. Whatever you can do if you want. There's no hard feelings either way. Also, this guy, I'm pretty sure I have seen greenstone coins. I'm pretty sure I have seen him. Yeah. So he has an eBay. I think he's on Whatnot. Also, nice eBay store. I think he's on Whatnot. Because I have seen him around. Yes, this is him. Yeah. He has this dude. His voice is one of the most calmest things you've ever heard ever. Okay. Mr. Shorts Poke Stock Shop. Welcome in, sir. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate yourself. Did not mean to say that. I appreciate you for stopping in. I'll definitely get showcased for sure. Backdrop. Nice. Yes. If you buy a PeerMetals t-shirt and you put it in the backdrop, you'll get on the page, I promise. Crystallized metals. He designs and engraves those himself. Let's go look at Oh, you're talking about these? He makes these himself? No way. That makes it even cooler. It's $35. That's cool. I need to buy this. What am I doing? Why haven't I bought that? I miss so much stuff that even happens on my own platform. I want that. I'll go back and buy it. That's really cool. We also got T-Bird Larry. T-Bird I have absolutely seen in streams before. I don't think he's here this evening. Not in my stream, I don't think. I think I saw him somewhere else though earlier. But he is also new to the platform. He has listed tons of different American Silver Eagles, all different of these the cool cases, like from the mint seal box cases. He got the cool American flag one. He has some ones that are signed by whoever these people are. I don't know who they are. San Francisco Bridge one. That one's really cool with the big case. They got a little bit of everything. So T-Bird Larry, shout out T-Bird Larry. Oh, there you are, Larry. Thank you. Your name is different. I thought you were named T-Bird Larry in the stream before. Well, shout out you. You're new to the. You listed a bunch of stuff recently, so shout out you, my friend. You're awesome. Mr. Short's Poke Stock Shop. I have 129 ounces. Should I sell something? This would be my answer to you, my friend. And I'm going to go on the big screen for this one. This would be my answer to you. Only sell if you want. Let me elaborate. Don't ever feel pressure to feel like you ever need to sell your precious metals as a whole, in my opinion. Not on PeerMetals, not on eBay, not on Whatnot, not to the local coin guy. If you have a goal in mind and you want to achieve 300 ounces, 500 ounces, 1,000 ounces, whatever your dream or goal is, no, don't sell because you're trying to work towards your goal. But if you're trying to liquidate some of your metals because you bought a lot at 30 bucks maybe, and now it's 46 and you're ready to make a few bucks. Yeah, all day long, do it. So that's totally up to you, my friend. We would appreciate if you wanted to come sell. The whole point of the show is to try to get new sellers. So, or just talk about the stuff we have done for new sellers and what we're working on this week, because it's kind of what the podcast is about. I sit here and I ramble about my life, PeerMetals, what we're doing, and to keep up with you beautiful people. So, in short, Mr. Shorts, to keep it short, it's up to you. And we'd appreciate if you did want to sell on our platform. Back to looking at some of the new sellers on here. We have this guy, Knuckle H2O. I don't know. He has a couple cool things on here. Nothing crazy. Couple Morgans and yeah, just cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let's see. Am I missing anyone? I think there's one other guy this week that has popped on here that I was specifically looking for. And then, of course, all our OGs and everyone who sells with us is posting. We get probably in the range of 10 to 20 new items a day. Some days 30 items sell. Some days 5 items sell. Some days 1 sells. Who knows? It just depends on the day. So the amount of stock we have goes in and out. That's it. I did see Bean Becky. She reposted some of her stuff recently. And Beers and Bullion, he is not here this evening, but this is awesome. I really like these, and I know Vegas, you got to connect with the first mint. The Finkster, howdy. Welcome in, sir. Nice to see you. No worries for being late, my friend. I just appreciate you for stopping by at all. Mr. Shorts, Poke Stock Shop. I have a history of selling on platforms, which is really good for PeerMetals just because if you sold on anywhere else, it's very similar. We did that intentionally. I have products in the Pokemon space. Oh! Did you and I have a conversation over our support chat? Are you the fellow with a bunch of Libertads? The Finkster is a beast. Okay, the Finkster is definitely one of the OG buyers of PeerMetals. Shout out Finkster. He is a real OG, and yeah, Finkster is a beast. Emperor Wang. Being Becky is the best and fastest seller. I think in your experience it definitely has been, yes. But yes, Being Becky is great. Being Becky is great. Jonathan, welcome in, sir. We were just giving you a shout out. You posted a bunch of new stuff on the platform, so we were checking out your stuff. So shout out. Okay, no, you're Mr. Shorts. I apologize. You had a story, or your Pokemon story lined up with a lot. Like what you literally just said just lined up with another conversation I had a couple days ago. So, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, we don't sell Pokemon. We don't have. The platform is dedicated for precious metals, so if you got ounces you want to get rid of, by all means, get on there. Yeah, Jonathan, what we try to do on here is anytime we get new seller on the platform, some weeks I do new sellers. I just go through and I look at whoever's new and we look at what they're having for sale. And then other days I go look at everyone's stuff and I give everyone shout outs and I go find the coolest stuff I like. Just depends on how I'm feeling. Matt Chuck! Speaking of the OGs, welcome in. Welcome in, sir. Appreciate you for swinging by this evening. So, we only got one person saying anything about feedback about being a seller. We have a lot of sellers in here right now, guys. The whole point is, part of the point, I can get it out. Part of the point for today's stream was to talk about the new stuff we're doing for sellers and to get new sellers, because that's going to be our objective for probably the next month, is to okay, let's try to get more sellers and let's make some stuff around that, like our eBay import tool, things like that. So we'd love any feedback from any of you sellers in here right now. If I hear nothing, the platform's perfect and I'm done. I'm not touching it. I know that's not the case. I have been trying to sell around 30 ounces. I'm trying to expand entrepreneurship. Well, Mr. Shorts, let me just briefly become a salesman for you really quick and tell you the pros of PeerMetals. This is a great new opportunity. We've been around for just around 6 months now. And there's not a lot of competition on the platform quite yet. More and more by the day, we get more and more people on there. And we're making a major push in the next month to try to onboard like 50 new sellers at least. So this is a good time to get in on PeerMetals. And the fees are super low on PeerMetals, okay? So you'll make more. And, precious metals, I'm not sure what you're getting. Like, I don't know what your margins are. If you bought a lot of stuff at like 30, 35 bucks an ounce, then you're going to be doing good every time, no matter what. But if you're buying at $45 an ounce, you're trying to sell at 46, 47, the margins are slim. But our platform is designed for that. We got seller fees of 2.75%. So we got our wonderful people telling me what I should be doing. Let's see. Matt Chuck, I know you are still working on shipping and that process. Keep working. Thank you. Yep, we are working. We're working. Specifically, Matt, I don't know if I know exactly your pain point. So what is exactly your pain point, if you don't mind? I like your your platform is perfect. Ha ha ha. Thank you. You're awesome. Good. You look for constant progress for your site and app. Great work, sir. Thank you. Yes. I want feedback all day long. I want people to tell me what I need to do, because if I make it better for you, it ultimately is going to be better for everyone. So, and a combination of everyone's input is huge. So, I'm sitting here making it for you guys. So, that's what I'm here doing. Thunderbird, I'll tell you, I liked being able to bulk upload listings. Okay, that's awesome. What bulk uploader did you use, Thunderbird? Did you use the CSV file? Matt Chuck, I've gotten a lot of first-time buyers lately, so keep that up. Yes, spending a lot of money on doing social media right now, and this week was our record week of sales. So the more you can upload for inventory at good prices, the better we're all gonna do, I think. Just to let you know. Emperor Wang, I tried to become a seller and was too dumb to complete the process. Should be a digital record for me to try to become a seller. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Trying to reorganize my silver. Well, Emperor Wang, if you're ever looking to offload some, I think you know the spot. Another thing is too, I am working on the video process, I promise. The next thing is Emperor Wang. Right inside now, let me show you Emperor Wang. I'll come back to everyone's comments, because we're getting a lot of good information right now, and I appreciate you guys a lot, but this is important for Emperor Wang. I'm going to go to the page with us really quick. So this is also part of like the redesign, and we're trying to figure out our brand feel, and this is kind of the new page we landed on, but this is all going to get changed. Look, some of you beautiful faces are here. Look. MCS, Chuck. Average Joe, he's not here, but Vegas, you're here. Crystallized metals, so you guys are on the page, which is awesome. And now, Emperor Wang, if you wanted to start today, go to this page. I'll drop it in the chat. Sell with us and press this get started, and we have made this a whole lot easier. Like, this will be 1,000,000 times easier for you now. And look, right here is this chat box, where you can just come over here, type in your email, do the whole thing, and we will assist you. Especially Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We have someone monitoring this all day. So if you ever need help, we are here to help. Please take advantage of that, all of you guys. Okay, back to the questions. Let me pull them up here. Okay, Emperor Wang. As a buyer, the fees compete with major online sites. Okay, that's great. Yeah, and we literally just had a conversation earlier about, I think the fees are harsh for some people and not to like most. I think it's more than half don't care about the fees. So that's good feedback. Thank you, B-Taylor. Jonathan, I had some issues today with uploading photos in my listing. On the mushroom, it kept telling me failed to load or were not verified or something. That is the only one issue I've had. Okay. And that one's kind of hard for me to like debug on the phone here or on the voice call or whatever the hell this is, the stream. If you run into that again, Jonathan, please just like send a screenshot if you can of the error you're seeing and send it to our support. We're pretty good about trying to fix that stuff. Chuck, the site has done great fixing problems as they appear. Keep that attractiveness to stay strong. Thank you. Tentativeness. Speaking of how tentative I am. Emperor Wang, by offloading some unserious pieces. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you're going to get rid of like all your generic stuff and just go strictly government bullion. That's interesting. Let me know, like, or tell us why you're doing that if you don't mind, because that's interesting. I wouldn't do that personally, so I just want to hear why you want to do that. Matt, Chuck, combining orders mainly. Got it. Yes, that's definitely working. We're like in the middle of that right now. Thunderbird, CSV. Got it. Yep, that is working excellent. eBay, WooCommerce, Wix, maybe Etsy, but probably not Etsy. No one uses Etsy for precious metals, really. Poke Stock Shop. I love your name. I usually buy 30 ounces a month. I will look into the website and sign up. The only thing I could be worried about is shipping. eBay shipping is already weird enough. Okay, well, we try to make it super easy, and some of the other sellers can vouch for that, I hope. The buyer pays for shipping right at checkout, and then you literally generate the label on the platform with a single click, and you print it off, and you slap it on the box, and you send it out. So, way easier than eBay. eBay does have something comparable, but it's like not as intuitive as how we have it, I would say. Matt Chuck. Also, when one person orders 10 items in the ticket... Yeah, okay. I'm taking a screenshot of that one. I thought that one was fixed. Shashank! What happened? Bah! Alright, boom. Sending that one to development chat right now. That needs to be fixed. I agree. Any progress on EFT ACH? I've been busy. Soon. Give us a month or two at max. I promise. Matt Chuck, you get a haircut? Yes, sir. I did. How do you think? It looks pretty good, huh? Only problem is I have a cowlick right here, and it sucks. I hate my cowlick, but I love my hair, though. MCS in the chat, of course. Blue collar in absence. Hello, sir. Oh, you bought the Arrowhead, Matt? Oh, man. I also didn't get, yeah, the Arrowhead was badass. The Arrowhead was badass. I also did not get, the mushroom was also badass. That went really quick. Hello, my ASE should be delivered tomorrow. That's awesome. The fees are fine, Emperor Wang goes. I got Emperor Wang's blessing. Yes! I sent... Oh, Shashank says, please send screenshots. Probably referring to Matt Chuck's problem. I think you know that, though. Shashank? MCS is great. I've ordered a handful of times. Fast and smooth. Of course. Let's go look at his, reviews really quick. 68 5-star reviews. Just humble brag, okay? I'm bragging for you, MCS. Look at all of these. Jesus is right there. The Finkster, Jonathan. Yeah, you guys are awesome. And there's Becky. So yeah, MCS obviously does a lot of good business. We've talked about it before. I have a few guys that won't buy with credit card. Okay, got it. Yes. Yep. Yeah, we're definitely heavily considering that again because we see the value in it. Not fixed. He's sipping drinks with umbrellas at the moment. Who are you? Oh, good for him. Even though he's in Florida, right? He could go do that pretty much like on the beach any day. You know. Poke, could you explain the payments on the website? Yeah, let me, yes. So you list something, right? You put it up, you put an ounce of silver up for $46. Someone buys it. Let's just call it 45 to make my life easy. $45. They buy it. Okay. What happens is after someone buys it, PeerMetals holds on to the money until the seller, which would be you package the item, you print the label off from us because the buyer has already paid for it. So you just print the label, you stick it on, you send the package in the mail, and the package gets delivered by USPS to the buyer. The buyer receives it. The buyer, there's two things that happen at that point, okay? And the money is still being held at this point by PeerMetals, okay? So what happens is, one, the buyer will look at the package and they can verify the package saying that everything is accurate and good, and then the money gets released. If the buyer doesn't do that in 3 days after the package gets delivered, then the money automatically gets released to you. And then what happens, it goes into your account on your seller hub on PeerMetals, and you can just withdraw it. So that's kind of how it works. Shashank goes, that is already fixed, MCS. Yeah, I get a full page of 10 ASCs instead of one line for 10. Yeah. Shashank, definitely look into that. If you could, please, sir. Matt Chuck, I've been a big advocate of a cash buy. Yes, Chris, in my inbox, typing me up a storm about it. I'm just giving you shit. I want you to do that. Please do that. If anything, it lights a fire under. The more you message me and the team and the support about something, the more it builds up, and the more we see it. Obviously, it's like anything. Nobody is saving. Nobody is making saving if they have cash, but to have to pay a processing fee, I have to be making sure I use my 2% cash back, but it adds more work. Okay, I get it. MLZB, welcome in, sir. I appreciate you for stopping by. Matt Chuck, I am blushing. I'm happy I made you blush. MLZB, I am not familiar with you, but I just checked out your channel. It looks pretty chill, pretty cool. You stream a lot. You stream more than you... Yeah, you streamed recently. So, welcome in, sir. Thanks for stopping by. Sounds great. I hope to start selling by Sunday, Mr. Poke Stock Shop. Well, excuse me. Okay, I'm good. If you have any questions about selling on PeerMetals, please just let me show everyone in the chat this. Anyone has any questions ever, like, this is how you get a hold of us the proper way, and you'll get a response fast, okay? You go to PeerMetals.com. You go right here to the little help center, or right down here to the corner. You can't see that because I'm in the way. Down here in the corner, okay? Where my little cursor is, bottom right-hand corner. You can click on this, and you can get a hold of us and chat with our team, okay? Or you can go right to the help center. We have a lot of help articles that answers a lot of questions. I do know that this isn't completely up to date, so we're gonna get there to fix that and make it more up to date, and also add videos. But also at the bottom, you have the live chat that pops up again. You can open up a ticket or send us feedback. So yeah, that's the proper channel to get a hold of us. If you need anything, help, if you have a concern, anything, any problem, or any question. I just sent Shashank a screenshot of a ticket from 2 days ago. Perfect. Perfect. Did you just give me permission to be a squeaky wheel? Yes. Okay. My young brain had to think about that one for some reason. But yes, please be a squeaky wheel. Finkster, you only pay with gift cards? I've seen. That's interesting. I haven't like correlated that with any of your transactions, but and they also don't tell us that information. We see the last 4 of your card number, and we see the type of card, and then we see that the CVV was valid, and then we saw that the address was valid. And that's the information we see. But I do know for a fact that some gift cards in general won't work on PeerMetals because Stripe just doesn't allow it, which is probably for the better. Most of the time, that's a little sketchy. But Finkster, who knows why you do it? I'm not asking, but Jesus, or not Jesus, Finkster. Sorry, I'm looking at Jesus' comment, going to the next, and talking to Finkster. Jesus, nothing wrong with a little bit of constructive criticism. Absolutely not. I'm very, 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 very grateful for all the constructive criticism. It's awesome. That's what I want. Without that, we piddle patter and we don't get to where we need to go. So, yeah, please, anyone who ever has any constructive criticism, hit us up. Guys, y'all are dropping like flies. You see what time it is. 12 people. We're just at 20. Well, let's wrap it up then. Everyone, if you are interested in supporting, one more shameless plug, go buy a t-shirt or a hat or a freaking beer mug, whatever, from... Oh, I'm a little off. What hand is which? Right there. Right there. Go to PeerMetals.com/merch. Anyway, guys. Oh, messing up everything now. Okay, there we go. Guys, thank you so much for everything. Some people have paid me with gift cards for missed work. Hey. Cash is king, right? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for everything. Chris in Virginia, Finkster, Jesus, Matt Chuck, Shashank, Mr. Shorts, Pokestock Shop, Crystallized Metals, Chuck Stacks, Matt Chuck, MLZB, B. Taylor, Emperor Wang, Thunderbird Larry, Johnson Baggett, I'm sure I'm missing people, everyone else, Vegas, everyone else who's in the chat. You guys are awesome. Jesus, very nice shirt in person. The logo is higher on the chest. That image is deceiving. Yes, the image is... I need to edit that. My Silver Journey! Can't forget about you. I hope to see you soon. I'm gonna try to come to Raleigh, and I'll also shoot you a message, My Silver Journey. Maybe you, me, Chuck, and whoever else wants to get together. Maybe we all get together. Stack Attack, get him in there too. But guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for being part of the PeerMetals Club, gang, crowd. You guys are awesome. This doesn't happen without you guys, and all of this doesn't happen without us. So it's very much a mutual relationship we have here, and I am forever blessed and grateful for you guys. So I appreciate, just like B. Taylor literally just said, took the words out of my mouth. I appreciate y'all so much. Great community. Yes, great community. Shout out everyone. Good luck with sales next week. We'll see what happens to gold and silver. I'm sure it's going to keep on going up. And if you need to get a hold of us, you know how to do it. PeerMetals.com/help. Go to our chat box. Hit us up. You can get a hold of me. Get a hold of the team. So take care, guys. Have a good evening. And